Let's look at how the clash between Elon Musk and Alexandre de Moraes over Twitter or X blocking is seriously impacting Starlink, Musk's satellite internet company in Brazil. It might even be causing issues with their authorization to operate in the country. I've got two news items. Let's dive in. Starlink may lose Brazil registration if it defies Moraes' order, and Starlink agrees to block X access in Brazil. Let's begin. Did you know Starlink, Musk's company, might lose its license to operate in Brazil? Why did Justice Moraes block X access and freeze Starlink's assets in Brazil? How are these companies connected? Today, we'll explore this clash involving tech, power, and court rulings. Stay tuned, as this could reshape the internet landscape completely. In Brazil, with Elon Musk facing penalties, you can bet other countries might follow suit. So whether you're in Brazil or not, it's crucial to understand this case better. Now let's discuss Elon Musk's strategy of offering an irresistible Starlink promotion in Brazil. Stay tuned as I show you how this promotion works and how you can grab it before it's gone. First off, comment below, should Starlink block X, or is Elon Musk right to challenge the decision? He flip-flops on blocking, so it's interesting to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like and share this video link on WhatsApp and Telegram to keep your friends in the loop. Deal? Let's move on. Let's start by discussing Starlink's decision to block X access in Brazil. Starlink is now embroiled in controversy in Brazil after complying with a court order to block X, formerly Twitter. Initially, they weren't going to block access, but it seems they've now reversed course. However, the company made it clear that they disagree with the decision. They've filed a case in the Supreme Court challenging the order's gross illegality and the freezing of their assets. Despite this, Starlink is complying with the block order while seeking legal ways to overturn it. They argue that Justice Moraes' order violates Brazil's constitution with support from like-minded sectors. Tensions between Musk's empire and Brazilian authorities are rising, especially after Anatel's threats of punishment. Will this Elon Musk versus Brazil dispute have more twists and turns? Remember, it's not Brazil itself. A Supreme Court judge made a decision and Anatel just follows court orders, so it's not exactly against Brazil. In fact, many Brazilians are big fans of Elon Musk's way of thinking. What's your take? Do you side with Elon Musk or not? Drop your thoughts below. Now, let's discuss Starlink possibly losing its license in Brazil. There's talk of the company losing its right to operate here. The fallout could be huge, but I'll get into that soon. Anatel's chief, Carlos Bagor, said if Starlink keeps ignoring the court's ruling, they could face fines or even lose their license. This all started when Starlink first warned it wouldn't comply with the order to block X, as requested by Minister Alexandre de Moraes. Anatel has warned that if the company doesn't comply, the situation could get serious for Willowmans. Starlink's current stance, as I mentioned earlier, was to reconsider this position. Additionally, the company is contesting a court decision that also involves blocking its accounts to prevent it from receiving Starlink subscription payments, which would prevent it from providing service to Brazilians, making it impossible for Brazilians to access X via Starlink since they wouldn't be able to use Starlink due to non-payment. Got it? Brilliant. Why brilliant? Because Alexandre de Moraes' strategy, though in my opinion not legal, he's breaking a rule. He didn't respect independence. They're two separate companies. It doesn't matter if Musk owns both. Each has its own legal identity. So what was Alexandre de Moraes thinking? If Starlink said they provide access to X, then all Starlink subscribers could use X, which would undermine de Moraes' decision to block X. If X is blocked by Anatel, I could just use Starlink to access it anyway. It's like using a VPN to access X. So what did de Moraes consider? He'd block VPNs and Starlink accounts because if Brazilians can't pay Starlink, they won't get the service and thus can't access X. But then Musk said he'd give Starlink for free so users could still access X. Check out how Alexandre de Moraes and Willowmans think. Starlink claims they can't pay Brazilian court fines without access to funds. This dispute's far from over. and many wonder how it'll end. Since 2022, Starlink's gained 225K users in Brazil, mainly in the north. The big question, can the company keep operating here, or is it really at the end of the line? Leave your thoughts below. So what do you think? Which news story excited you most? Share in the comments. Remember to subscribe, like, and help the channel grow, okay? That's all for now. See you in the next video. Take care.